All right, this one is actually a little on the shorter side. This time we're going to do all of the muscles that surround your neck and have influence on things like that. So this, you will just need your theracane. Let's do pecs to begin with. So we're trying to hit the pec minor here. So you're going to want to apply some decent pressure. You're going to do your best to keep your shoulder and your elbow behind the midline of your body. And then once you find that spot, we're going to take big deep breaths. 3 to 4 should suffice. And then moving your arm forward and backwards from in front of and behind the seam of your shirt. This is going to help with the stretching, and then you'll switch to your other side doing the same thing. Paying attention to which side is more tender or if there isn't any pain. If that's the case, you can move right along after a couple of times if that persists that way. After the pec minor, we want to do our best to release the levator scap. With this, you are trying to essentially get underneath of your trap. And to do that, you can find there's literally an edge that you can feel of your trap where you can push the trap back and then push straight down on the cane, and it will help to get into the levator scap. So this one, again, it's beneath the muscle, and most often you're going to have to apply some pretty generous pressure. Once you find that spot, I want you to do small movements with your head, helping to lengthen the muscle. Dropping your opposite ear towards your opposite shoulder. Do both sides, again, paying attention to which one feels better or worse, if they feel the exact same. Just noticing. And then the cane, again, I'm pushing backwards initially to move my trap out of the way, but then straight down. Small head movements, deep breaths. Relaxing, so the muscle itself will relax. Then we will move into your upper traps. Sorry, there's chalk all over my back. Whatever. Anyway, pulling the cane forward more than straight down in this instance. And then as you do so, I want you to do your best to keep your shoulder blades depressed, not shrugging up. Do both sides. And then again, pulling more forward and then straight down at this portion of your trap. Finally, we're going to stretch out the pecs. I want you to keep your hips. So if you start with your hips and your shoulders in line and pointed straight forward, you're going to continuously keep your hips in that same position and do your best to rotate just your shoulders in the opposite direction of the arm that you're stretching. Also, I find that it's honestly probably most beneficial to do this in a doorway. So if this one is not as good of a stretch for you, you can do both pec minors if you do the similar stretch, but you'll do it both sides at the same time in the doorway. Ta-da!